Let's roll.
Yeah, Jason, the early shooting, a lot of those open looks, or what? Or you think there was nervousness going on?
No, there were a lot of great looks that just didn't go down. It happens. It's basketball. Hopefully, we get those same looks in game two, and we believe we'll make them.
And I want to ask about Kleba picking up 3 quick fouls. How much did that affect the way you guys wanted to play?
Well, it happens, and it's the next guy up, and so as much as we like Maxey on the floor, we have to be prepared. He picked up 3 quick ones, but again, when you shoot 48 threes, we got to make some, and we just didn't make them.
Particular Wiggins defense?
Yeah, they did a really good job. Wiggins picking them up full court. They were boxing one. They went zone, but they did a good job. You got to give them credit. Wiggins did a really good job. We understood coming into the series that we were going to see that. We'll go back and look at the video and see what we can do better.
Yeah, Jason, I was going to ask about just how many defensive looks they use this game. Do you expect Luka to be the type of player, like, once he sees it enough times, like he just quickly reacts and can adjust to stuff like that?
Yeah, they threw a couple looks, the zone, the boxing one, things that we talked about. There was no surprise, but they're physical. They set the tone right off the bat, and as we've talked in the playoffs, the team that's physical tends to find a way to win, and so we have to get back to being physical. Again, offensively, we got some good looks. We got to take care of the ball, but we were prepared. We just missed shots tonight.
You guys only had 6 shots at the rim. Is that a obvious place that you need to improve?
Yes, Tim. I would say that's a place that we have to get better at. If we only had 6 of them.
Jason, this is the third. Sorry, over here. This is the third series you all have started with a loss in game 1. What can you draw on? What do you think the guys can draw on in terms of turning things around after a night like tonight?
There's a team out there that's won a championship starting the same way, losing the first game. So that's a positive, and we've always found a way to answer. So there's we don't have to look too far, but at ourselves of how we've gotten better. We've lost 2 games in a row on the road and found a way to get back in the series. We've lost the first game and got back into the series. So this is one game. They did their part, and now we got to figure out, again, making shots helps our defense, but, give them credit. They were good tonight.
Luka, Jason, we hardly talk about Luka's age because he's had such an impact so early on in his postseason career. But is there any bit of a different type of beast for him at this stage, facing a team that's had so much experience together?
Yeah, I think, he's only 23, and we don't really talk about his age, but he understands what they're trying to do, and he'll be better. We believe that in that locker room, and so there's not a lot to say. I mean, we knew what was going to come. We didn't make shots. Again, he got in the paint and created some open looks for guys that normally make them. They just didn't go down this evening.
Jason, over here, you spoke about missing shots. I remember the game against Utah to start off. You guys hadn't missed shots here. When you go through a film session with the guys, is it just a matter of just showing them the shots, or they know what to do? I mean, how do you take the learning from here to game 2?
Well, they already know the shots they've missed or made. That's basketball players know every shot they've had. So you don't have to talk about the shots. They've already have the answers. It's a matter of, can we do it again? Can we get those same shots in game 2? And hopefully we can. But nothing's easy this time of the year. And again, when we go back and look at the open shots that we had, we created, we got a lot of them. We just didn't knock them down in that first half.
Jason, you guys faced Gobert in the first round and obviously Ayton in the second round. Looney's not a physical specimen, in terms of being a center, but what kind of challenge does he present in terms of his versatility, especially on defense?
Yeah, he's a great team defender. He doesn't get enough credit for his defense. He understands the schemes, and then they have a great free safety or linebacker, however you want to look at Draymond. He's the talker. He positions everybody. He talks the defense out, and they all trust him. And so he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, but he's good at what he does.
Coach, you mentioned you want to get back to being more physical the next game, especially on the defensive side. How can guys, particularly like Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie, do that while also staying within the confines of the game and not getting into foul trouble or anything?
Oh, I thought they did a great job tonight. You're going to get some fouls. It's just understanding, how to be physical and playing within the rules. And those two do it at a very high level. They only had 4 fouls tonight, so they weren't in foul trouble. So, again, it's not just those two, but it's the team. We have to be physical, and not just on the defensive end, on the offensive end. Thanks.